Well, we're reflecting upon the third Psalm, um, this week, and here David is talking about people coming against him. How many are my foes? Many are coming against me. They're telling me that God cannot help. There's no salvation. But he says, you, O Lord, are a shield about me. You are my glory and the one who lifts up my head. And then he says, look, I cried out to God and he answered me. Then I was able to sleep because God was sustaining me. And he determined, now I'm not going to be afraid of many thousands of people who are coming against me. And here in verse 7 he says, arise, O Lord. Arise, O Lord. Save me, O my God. God, come to my rescue. It's not that God is sleeping. No, he doesn't sleep. The Bible says he doesn't. He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. Arise, O Lord. Come to my rescue. Come to my rescue. Save me. For you strike all my enemies on the cheek. You break the teeth of the wicked. Remember, all human beings are created in the likeness and in the image of God. We're all created in the likeness and image of God. We are children of God, so to speak, by creation, but we are not all children of God by redemption. There are two groups of people in the world. We've got the people of God and people of the world system who are under the control of Satan. There are people who are rising up as enemies of God. Definitely not friends of God, definitely not children of God. And the Bible says, you strike all my enemies on the cheek. You break the teeth of the wicked. And in the world, you've got the righteous and you've got the wicked. And you can probably say you've got the very wicked too. And he says, salvation belongs to the Lord. Our salvation, our help, our rescue, our deliverance comes from God. God is able to help us in our time of struggle, in our turmoil, in our difficulty. Thank God for that. The Bible tells us that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. He says salvation belongs to the Lord. So we can always go to him. We can always cry out to him. We can always call upon him. And then he ends by saying this, your blessing be on your people. May your blessing, God, be upon your people. We must always desire the blessing of God. Desire the blessing of God. Yearn for that blessing of God upon her. It makes such a difference. In the world, Satan has people bound and even under curses, generational curses, curses of addiction and depression, mental health, could be so many different problems. Satan has got on people. But in opposite to that, the opposite to cursing is blessing. And we desire the blessing of God, the shalom of God that brings inner peace and joy and love and hope, abundance, help in difficult times, the presence of God in our struggles. The blessing of God makes the difference, puts a smile on your face, makes your face shine, and helps you as you journey through life. Salvation belongs to the Lord. Lord, may your blessing be on your people. And I pray that God would bless you today also.